Excellent. No falling down. Alright, let's go. Kind of fucked it up, but whatever, I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, someone asked me to do a lesson on a video that a far superior YouTuber put out. It's kind of like an inspired sort of cover of Stop by Hendrix, or rather the band of Gypsies. It's really quite tasty. Like, this guy's done a superb job in nailing the feel of it, and although it's like it's not exactly what Hendrix plays, it's like got a really nice groove to it, super fun to learn. So I thought, fuck it, I'll teach it, and I've already yapped enough, so let's get straight into it. We start with some power chords, a couple of power chords. Like, you want to slide from one to the other. What are we doing? Yeah, C sharp to E. So if you want to get like that, C sharp to E slide. And then when you're in the the C sharp position on the pentatonic, you're gonna bend up the 11th, hit the 9/9, which you're barring with your index E. And I would suggest doing down pick, up pick to get some speed, and then finish by bending up on the 12th of the B. And then give it some. And you got a little walk down from, I guess, still on the pentatonic, so 9 on the E, 11, 9, oops, sorry, 12, 9, 11, 9, pulling off. And then with that nice bluesy, hitting the blues note on the 12th of the G, no, G, yeah. So slide down 12 to 11, to 11 on the D, and then hit it with some nice flavour. So. And then big up while your ring fingers barring the 11 on the G and B. Down with your index barring D and G9. Then back to hitting that little flavour. So yeah, that's the intro. And I guess, listen, if you do this yourself, add as much or as little extra that you want, like, go crackers. But I would say get that quite quick, you know, you just want to get people's attention with that. Anyway, next bit I would do is a little one, because this is, yeah, just to get people into the groove. You want to get it funky. And that's before we slide down to the next chord. So we're up here on the C sharp, index barring 9th of the G and B, hammering on the 10th of G. Then you want to, on the upstroke, hit the 11th on the D, index barring the top 2 strings on the 9th. Very important. Up, down, muted. Yeah, same thing as before. Ring barring 11th on the G and B, to 9th on the G and B. So then you're gonna start on the D, you're gonna pull off 11 to 9, and land on the 11th of the B of the A string. Sorry, and slide down, and then hit the root note of the what are we at? The B chord here. So, and then play it once down. Ow! But with a normal Hendrix chord, but with the pinky on the high E string. What's this on the 9th? And you want to get it all. You want to play it all the way through, so you get that high E string ringing out. Gives it the nice little flavour. So in total, it's. Then after you've played that, you want to go on the low E with your ring finger. Slide up and hit the root note of the next chord we're playing, which is this, what's this? Yeah, F sharp. And then this is a cool little maneuver. You want to go all the way down here, play with your thumb or whatever finger you want, the second of the E. So it's really nice. And then the same thing which we've done a couple times now. So that's what you're going to do. Hang on, bear with. So yeah, you're going to come up after hitting that note down here. Same thing. 11 of those two strings, the G and the B. 9th. And then same thing. Pull off on the D, 11, 9. And then you're going to hit that root on the 9th. Sorry, yeah, on the 9th. So in total, up to now, it's. Now we've got the part like that you can actually hear quite a lot in the song, and I would say probably the most difficult part of the song, like to get down, but it's quite fun. So with your two middle fingers, those ones, you're gonna hit the 11th of the E and the D, the G, and you're gonna like try and mute all the other strings with your indexy finger. Like it's quite a fun technique to learn. By fun, I mean it'll take you a while. So you're gonna. So starting on the 11th, you slide up to the 13th, down, and then you're gonna bar all three top strings on the 9th, and then finish back up in this like 11th position. So it's, and to be fair, you can play this as many times as you want in the actual song. Like it's just a cool bit. So hit the root note again, and then this is a fun bit, barring the G and the B. You want to hit them on the 9th, hammer on the 11th, finish on that root note on the 9th of the the 11th of the D, and then this geezer does like a really nice little, like sort of with his ring finger down, he sort of like rakes down. Whoops. So yeah, with those like, what are we doing? The B, G, and D, B, D, and G, sort of like, sort of rakes down, and then hits the G on the 9th, so like, and then with his pinky 12, and then root on the 9th, like. Practice this, listen to it slowly, and then it's easy if you just look at it and practice it than me just explain every fucking note to you. Play the chord, and then he does a nice little. So once with the pinky on the top, and then he does like a. So that's it. From there, it's pinky on, 11, 11, 9, 11, slide down. Just play this, what are we at? This is the B. Play the B once, but with the pinky on. Hang on. That's it. So he slides down to this. What is it? F sharp, but in the this Hendrix position. So here, and I don't like to play it. I just like to go. But in the meantime, instead of the up down up, on the third one you just slide up and play the root note of your next chord, which is this juicy C sharp down here. C sharp? Yeah. So. And let that ring out. And then he does a cool little. So still on the same chord, but as we're playing it, change, like you sort of change position. So you're not playing the root with your index, you're playing it now with your ring. You want to hit 4 and then 2 on the D, back to 4 on the B, A, sorry. I do a little from wherever you want, as long as however or long as or little as you want, to just always end up back on that root note, and then just give it another, again, this A-shaped power chord, bar chord, just another. So I'll just quickly play it from the start. Like I reckon all the heavy lifting's done now. It's quite easy from now to the end. Most important part is feeling it and getting the groove. But anyway, so. So that's where we're at right now. And I mean, I kind of fucked up a few notes, but that's the whole thing. Practice it a million times and you won't. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Then he does a juicy little slide all the way up to 11th on the A. And then he bars, what are we at? D and G with his index. Gives it some fucking flavour. And then on 11th on the D, give that a whole lot of vibrato. That's like first part, that's the first section finished. That's like a statement. Make your statement. So, whoops. And then, so all that's like got a tempo, and then I like sliding down slowly to this Hendrix chord on the 2nd fret. I guess, what is it? Yeah, F sharp. F sharp to E. And back up here. So that, you don't want to necessarily play at speed, but you want to give it lots of oomph, you know. And then he does a cool little thing here. He goes. Very powerful. Very, very fucking powerful. So yeah, as you slide up, so you want to start with your, on the D string. So I mean, I'm not going to go, listen, you can follow it along easy enough. Just, I would say, when you've got this, your ring finger barring the 11th of the G and B, you want to give it a nice good bend up before, you know, landing on the 11th of the D. So yeah, you're not playing the whole bar of this root note, you're just playing the root note of that chord. But as you slide down to, you do want to play the whole chord, even if it's just quickly. And into the fucking coolest part of the whole solo, you're playing the Hendrix chord. G Hendrix chord. If you can't play Hendrix chord, as in not like the Hendrix shape chord, you're playing the Hendrix. That one. So it's, what is it? 4, 5, 4, 6. and like leaving out, you're muting the low E string and you're not playing the high string in this case. You want to get that, and then when you've done that once, let it ring out. You do a cool little, so hammering on from, what are we, 4 to 6 on the G, back to 4, 6, 5, 4 on the D, and try and give that as much vibrato as you can when you land on the 7th of the A. But within reason, because you got somewhere to be in a second. Then hit the root note twice in that second position. And then you slide up, and then you do the cool little, you sort of mute the whole chord once you've done this. Where are we now? We're in the A position. You get your ring finger on the 6th fret of the high E string, and you can pick this with you can hybrid pick it, or you can. But I like to actually pick it hybridly, and then you slide up just these 2 fingers, like on those 2, the E string and the G string, and pick it twice again. So it's from where are we? From the Hendrix chord, we'll go. I would say always use your index finger to like mute all of the strings before, because you don't want other strings ringing. It's grim. And if you are going to choose to play it like with a bit of fucking gusto, then it's good. But yeah, so that's it. Once you've done that bit there, you want to bar G and B on the 3rd, and do that little, so pull off and then land on the 4th string of the D. Now it's easy, you just use your index to bar an A, struck it twice, slide up, thumb or whatever finger you want to hit the 4th on the low E. This bit's cool, just whoops. So you want to just use your pinky to cover the top 2 strings on the 7th. And this again takes a little bit of practice. You want to do that funky groove, because that's the end of it. We're now after this. We're gonna do that little lick I'll tell you about in a second. But yeah, once you've done this, that's like your turnaround. So yeah, you're just there's no right or wrong way to do this, just feel the groove that you want. But I would say you're gonna have to do that, that technique where you. So while keeping this nice and soft, so like not rigid or hard, enough jokes, to keep it muted, like you're gonna have to just get that technique where you slowly press and lift, so you can and get it funky. Do that enough times before you go. So yeah, he then slides up and does this cool little, starting on the 9th of the G. Or I guess you can go, but maybe there's too much double stops going on. So I would just play that single note. To be fair, if you want to keep it going, like you can, you're back in the top position and you're from the top. So like. Whoops, I don't know what that was. But yeah, that's basically the whole song. I'll play through it really slowly again. And it's just got some really fun grooves. Hopefully you can take something away from it. But yeah, let's just go in it. however long you want, you're back in that position. But yeah, apart from a few fuck ups, I think it was all right. Yeah, good luck. Take from it what you want, and like usual, I make no apologies for being a crappy guitar teacher on YouTube. If you want to find a better lesson, by all means. Oh yeah, I'll put the link in the box in it. Ciao.